It's time! Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the in the jungle, we unite in the trippin' orange and black and white. Full day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move, rockin' on? Now who wanna move, crossin' on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em, yeah, we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em. Single bottle, never stopping. To the feastin' on 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes? Flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen. We gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in the vein.
Welcome to Bengals and Brews. I am Del Altman, joined by my co-host today, Greg Luther. He hates Indian people. And Pork Chop.
I love him. I'm
Pork Chop
related
has
to
a
him.
brother-in-law. Yeah,
That's my brother-in-law.
But Greg
Yeah,
hates
great guy.
Just kidding, Greg.
Yeah, JK.
I love everybody.
We here at Bengals and Brews hate everyone equally.
Yes.
All you white people in the chat hate you.
Yep.
Mexicans
all.
hate you. Blacks hate you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for tuning in.
All the people from India that watch. 2, 1.
How many think we got over there in India that are on right now?
I don't know. But now they know Greg hates them.
Yeah. Hey. What's up?
No.
I'll tell you what, though, man. I love that goddamn food.
Indian food.
Yeah.
We can't start off with food.
Oh, that's true. We should
That's
probably
how we finish the show.
Yeah, we don't want to fucking shoot the load.
Yeah.
Love you too, Jolly. Matt, Ken, Chris, Stranger, everybody up in the chat.
Hey, I'll tell you
Boys.
something we can start off with. I forgot to tell you guys yesterday, but yesterday morning I was on the phone. Santori called me, and I was on the phone before I went to bed. I don't know what the fuck we were talking about. And, you know, I probably let a fuck slip here or there, fuck, or whatever. But I got
We don't do
Alexa.
that on this show.
I got Alexa, and the next thing I know, this bitch, she's going, "Oh, you want to hear me fart?" And then she got, "Oh, that was a little one." I said, "What the fuck?" I said, "You hear that, Santori?" I said, "Alexa's asking me if I want to hear her fart."
What kind of weird shit were you? This had to be
I don't
something
know.
when I'm guessing this came from when you were messed up on the Four Loco.
No,
You and Alexa was doing some weird stuff.
It's after I got home. This bitch.
Were you guys talking about pooping?
No, we weren't. I don't know what the fuck we were talking about, but all of a sudden, Alexis, she's fucking crazy. She's like, "Would you like to hear me fart?" A little fart. She goes, "Oh, that was a little one." She was like, and then she did it again. She's like, a little longer, louder. That was bigger. You like that one? I
Now,
said,
your Alexa is customizing this for you. So this is something I'm telling you. When
Hey,
you were blackout drunk on the Four Loco, you were probably like, "Alexa, you dirty." You were probably doing some nasty stuff with your Alexa, bro.
it's in my bedroom, so it's probably fucking payback from when I go to bed and I'm farting the shit out of everything, and she's fucking paying me back while I'm awake.
I don't know. This is
I don't even know what
I
you would
don't.
say.
I don't do the Alexa thing at all. So I
would-
don't have it to where it works. So
Let's see if I can do it on
Glad.
purpose. See if you can hear if I do it on purpose. Alexa, let me hear you fart.
Here's the Fart Song by Fart Man on Amazon Music.
it's playing a song.
Playing the farts. It's a
Well, we can't play that. Copyright.
Oh yeah. Alexa, stop music.
Even
Yeah.
though it's literally it
It's
sounds
like-
like the worst song of all time.
This is the fart song by Fart Man. It actually sounds like the best song of all time.
Well, I'm sure you're gonna listen to it when we get off the show.
Yes, it's gonna be my new shitting song.
So, Greg, how was your day for the people that wasn't on here before the show started? Greg is tired.
He just passed out.
He had a rough day.
As I was telling Dale here, if they say you can't get high from being outside all day, I don't believe that, because you all know me. I'm always fired up. I probably get a little too excited, but buddy, being outside all day in the sun, man, it just really got the best of me today.
All right, this is like the 80th call in the past 2 days, so my number's going to something. Let's just answer it.
Go
Hello?
ahead.
Hello, Don.
No, that's not my name.
My middle name's John.
Yeah, for Don Lola. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, take me off the call list. All right, motherfuckers. God damn. That's like the 20th one. I'm serious.
No, Dale, it's happened to me too.
Look at all these the red is like all these numbers. the
Well,
last-
Dale, stop answering.
Where's
no, that's the first
740?
time. That's the first time I answered.
What zip code is 740?
That's my zip code. Is the
Oh, is
thing.
it?
They're fucking with me with my own numbers from my own zip code.
It's your neighbors.
That is not my fucking neighbors.
Oh,
That's
I
one
got
of
it.
Greg's student workers.
Hey, I got a indication too. Look at that. Oh, Bengals and Bruises live right now.
We are.
Hell yes. Live in the
now,
motherfucker.
now Charlie's listened to it, and he says it's amazing. If any of these, and who's Don that they're looking for? Like that, somebody texted me Don, like DAWN in the text. Like I've been getting texts too. It's not just phone calls; they're texting me. Like you're pre-approved for this. Don's living her best life with my phone number, probably my fucking cards.
Fucking Don. I
But
knew.
they don't really got money for people to take, so fuck you. You're gonna end up paying my bills, Don.
No shit. Send the fucking bills. Jesus Christ. That's a good idea. Who the fuck is Don? Call them back and ask for Don.
No, that's all these numbers. They keep asking for Don.
Huh. That's fucked up.
It is. I blame Greg.
I do know a guy named Don. It's a security guy down at work.
No, this is a woman. DAWN.
Oh.
Text.
I know one of those too. She's she's a nursing supervisor.
Well, why is she trying to steal my shit?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in a few years, but if I see her, I'll fucking ask
Slap
her.
her. Fucking
I don't
slap
have her-
her. Just
I don't
slap
have her
in the
phone
fucking
number.
mouth.
I will. She does do all right though, you know. I mean, nursing supervisors, they don't do bad.
Well, never mind. Don't slap her in the mouth. Ask her if she wants to pay my bills.
Okay.
Let
I mean,
sweet talk her.
why not? Fuck
Show a
it.
picture of when I was skinny.
I will. I'll show her that picture when you're fucking hot as shit.
There was a lot of them. Then I got fat.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll get skinny again one day, but working out's a fucking chore. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that.
I don't
Santori's
get paid
working
like a
out.
professional athlete.
Santori's working out, and sometimes I think, well, if he could do it, I could do it. But fucking, he's got youth on his side. I'm old as fuck. See all that gray? I'm too old for working out. My bones ain't green anymore, Dale. Don.
Yeah, I don't even know my name anymore.
Right.
People call it
Don.
used to be some other name that they asked for.
Yeah.
Chris or something. Maybe that was you.
It
That's how it
fucking
all
could
started.
be me.
No,
It could
Don.
be me.
I don't even know what's going on.
That's
Greg down there
actually-
high as shit. He don't even know what to say.
He's fucked up, man. He was in the grass all day.
Smoking grass.
Yeah.
Killing grass too, man. I was on. No, we need to get this for the tailgate, man. It's a walk behind weed sprayer. You can fill up to 20 gallons. We need to buy one and fill it up with liquor, and I'll just drive it around every single tailgate and just give everybody a shot. I'll just pull on the sprayer and just give everybody a spray shot.
This motherfucker is high.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like a fucking cool idea, but
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is.
I can't
bitch.
see Greg doing it.
Hell yeah, it is, bitch.
Why don't you get a backpack sprayer?
You know what I'll call it? The big savage mobile, big savage behind.
Greg,
Walk
you can get a backpack sprayer.
No, man, this thing is a walk behind. I can drive it all around every single tailgate. It makes a bit of a noise because you have to fill it up with gas. But how about that? We fill up it with 25 gallons of just a
Locos.
loco.
Four Locos.
For locos. I'll just spray it in everybody's mouth or something. I don't know.
Nobody
man.
will be in the
You
fucking
could-
game.
He called it the big savage behind. That's what we call your asshole already.
Yeah, no. It's like a walk behind. We'll call it the big savage behind. BSB, we'll call it.
Hey, Matt loves your idea here.
See, Matt always says, "Damn it, Greg." At least I'm on Matt's side finally, man. That's what we need to fucking do, man. Go around every single goddamn tailgate, walk behind everywhere.
You just want to squirt your juices in people's
Yes.
mouths.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
no, Dale. I want to do it to you especially, bud.
Okay,
Huh. All right.
Hey,
Sounds
man, you
good.
asked for it, Dale.
that's fine.
Uh,
I can handle it.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
So we were going to talk defensive ends. We'll get there, right?
Yep.
If you guys haven't noticed, we title these shows because you need to title them something.
You got to have something. Can't be
Otherwise,
like
but we're going to come on here. We're going to bullshit. If you guys have stuff, bring it up. You
That's
guys run the show. These 3:30 shows, they're more like, hey, I'm going to get out of bed and not be depressed when I don't have to go to work. Like, I should probably get a second job so I'm actually making money. But I want this to be my second job.
yeah,
but
hey,
I don't make any money.
no, it's
So-
a volunteer job.
So my wife, like, that doesn't really fly with her, but that's why I like the 3:30 shows, because she's not home from work. How you doing
Yes.
every day at 3:30 during the week? She don't even know. She damn sure ain't listening to the show.
No, neither's mine. She might watch later. She has before, and then
Uh-oh.
and then said shit about what I said.
Oh, I didn't know. See, I didn't know your wife ever watched.
Yeah, every once
She
in a while.
watches yesterday's. You're in deep shit again.
What the fuck did I say yesterday?
We were just talking about how she was fucking whipped your ass and
we're
threw you down the
talking-
stairs, and
That's
you
it.
talked about shitting in the cat litter. There was a
That's
lot
true.
said yesterday.
I fucking gave it away.
Pork chop. You didn't know how we got a hold of your wife. Here's what happened. All you have to do is hold the phone up and say, call whatever, so-and-so and all that. That's how we got a hold of your wife.
Man, I tell you what,
You did it to yourself.
that bitch Alexa, she knows how to hook me up, fart sounds and everything else. But Siri, she fucked me over. She told on me.
Well,
Hey,
she
Matt,
said
I
you
appreciate that. Better, but she's still having the headaches, and she gets real frustrated when she has them, because it's just like she don't go back to the doctor till the 8th, and even then they're probably going to send her to a neck specialist.
Well, your wife got pissed off at me because I wasn't trying to. I posted a thing at Chase Brown. She's like, Greg, you got to stop posting these
Thirst traps.
Yeah, thirst traps and all that and stuff. And I didn't know I was upsetting Marissa. And all that.
Hey, give her some masturbation material, because you know how women already are, like, oh, I got a headache, I can't. Well, now I'm really screwed. Like, she's been in the hospital with these headaches. So I really can't get laid, guys. It's fucking sad right now. Getting pussy is in the.
Hey, here you
Oh,
go.
Dale, just go by.
I know, Chop. I know.
That's just so in case anybody in the chat doesn't know, that is the smallest violin in the world playing My Heart Bleeds for You, Dale.
Yeah,
Dale,
that's
just go
how I
buy
felt
a-
when you
Dale.
said you got every Star Wars toy.
Dale, just
that's
go buy a
true.
blow up doll, man.
Blow up doll.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck is my fat ass going to do with a blow up doll? I'll lay on that thing one time and that shit will
Boom.
explode, Greg.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Use your imagination. I don't know,
Hey,
man.
fill it with
Use
confetti.
your
At least that.
imagination.
Fill it with confetti. At least
I
it's
feel like
fun
I won
once it
something.
pops. Yeah.
I popped the hell out this bitch. I was all up in it. Like my whole body was up in it. No. All right, we got a legitimate question from
There you
Hunter.
go.
Thank you, Hunter. This is good. We'll talk defensive ends at some point. Yeah, gonna need a lot of patch kits.
No
again,
shit.
To be fair, but back to Hunter, real
You're
quick.
gonna need some fucking. Oh, hey, when you get your patch kit, man, I got you. Things that are in my reach. If you need some rubber cement,
There
rubber
you go.
cement. It's for my patch kit.
That will work. Hunter Morse. This is for the podcast listeners. This is
Right.
a question in the chat.
In the chat.
Will Kenny Pickett be better than Andy Dalton? Man, that's a good question. I'm gonna say no. This is gonna lead us down several avenues with the shit talking going on, and then the comparisons between quarterbacks that are floated out there. But just this first question to answer it, I'm gonna say no, because Andy Dalton's had like a long career, and Kenny Pickett being a first round pick, and he's mid at best, and I don't even think he's mid. So I don't see him sticking around in the NFL as long as Andy. Andy is more mid, grilled cheese. Let's just get it from Greg, from the Lutheranisms.
There you go.
What is Kenny Pickett? Andy Dalton's a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah,
What
Kenny
do you
Pickett
think
is-
Kenny Pickett will be?
He's a chicken salad sandwich. I hate it with a passion and all that. I'm going to throw it out the fucking window. Chicken
Yeah.
salad sandwich.
No one likes it, and no one wants it, so it's not going to be around, right? It's not going to have.
Well, actually, my whole family likes chicken salad, just not me.
Well, they can have Kenny Pickett.
They can have it. Pick it. You can pick. I'll pick it out the window.
Maybe he can come and help you cut grass.
Hell no.
Hey, and fucking Kenny Pickett, man, he ain't starting off right because I'm pretty sure if I remember Andy Dalton first year playoffs.
Yes, he did.
True.
9-7 made the playoffs. Everybody thought we were going to go 0-16 that year. Remember, it was when the strike was going on. Players weren't even allowed to talk to each other. He was a rookie. Everybody said, we know the Bengals will go 0-16. We shut everybody the hell up that year. Remember how they said, oh, Colt McCoy is going to be the next Brett Favre for the Browns. They're going to go to the do this, do that. Everybody shut the hell up after that. So kiss my ass.
Yeah, I definitely don't think Kenny Pickett is that guy. I think they'll be looking for a quarterback here within 2 years.
Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, the Steelers are good on defense. They have good offense." Speaking of another Steelers player, who was that guy Perkins that said he got screwed out of the Pro Bowl, and Tyler Meinring posted he was 58 in this, 70 something in this, and I mean, what a crock of shit. I'm sorry.
But you guys seen the one now today, so I want to pivot off of that question. That's why I love our chat, because then we can pivot to things. Derek Carr. Did you see the guy fucking trolling saying Derek Carr? They posted the numbers with Joe Burrow their first 3 years.
I'm not even gonna. Why are we even talking about this? This isn't worth talking about.
I understand, and I don't like to give the haters time, but we're in the off season to where otherwise we're talking about our penises and our farts and our lack of getting pussy. So might as well talk about this song, right?
I'd rather talk about a blow-up doll than this.
That's fair, but we're going to talk about it because these guys are so fucking stupid. It's just I blocked the Game Day NFL because those cocksuckers, all they do, remember it was and now Yaz don't even work there, so there's really no reason for us to give a fuck. That was the only reason Bengals fans was fucking sticking around for that. Yeah, that was a legit troll. I'm sure it was. That's what I mean. The guy was even in his comments was oh, and the point of this was Derek Carr's better than Joe Burrow. He's just being a cocksucker. I know. But it got me to thinking about, we always seen those graphics where Andy Dalton in his first 3 years had this similar numbers to fucking Peyton Manning. It's shut the fuck up. You can't judge heart. You can't judge will to win. You can't judge that fucking big savage part of somebody. And Joe Burrow has that in fucking spades. His will to win and his clutch gene is unreal. You can't measure that with these stats of blah, blah, blah. But guess what? His stats are solid. Derek Carr is solid. But when it comes down to it, who's throwing the game-winning touchdown and who's throwing the game-losing interception? Derek Carr throwing the interception, Joe Burrow throwing the game-winning touchdown.
Boom.
You can't measure that shit.
Kiss my
fuck up. Same thing with Andy Dalton, right? Peyton Manning. He had that dog in him, the clutch gene in him. Fucking Andy Dalton didn't. They'd always throw these stats out when it was fucking Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. Andy Dalton couldn't win those big games. Joe Burrow, he's out there winning those big games. He's winning playoff games. He's taking us to the Super Bowl. He's taking us to the AFC Championship. These motherfuckers don't know what they don't know. We got Joe Burrow, and we're here for a long time with Joe Burrow, baby.
Let's fucking go, man.
Go!
Big fucking Savage Dale. Tell him, man. Preach it.
I'm ready, boys. I'm so pumped for this season. I see Burrow winning the MVP. I see us winning the Super Bowl. I see these things clearly in my head.
Kiss my ass, all I can say.
They got to make that motherfucker special pants just to haul his testicles around.
Yeah, Burrow is him, like Matt said. Burrow is him.
Not only is Burrow, he is him. Fucking Jamar Chase is him. Fucking T. Higgins is him. Right. We got a whole fucking team full of him.
Let me ask you guys, do you guys think they all gather around? I think Scottie Pippen's the president of this thing. Let's see who can make the dumbest quote out of anybody and all that and stuff. I mean, Joe Burrow's quotes are dumb, but the Scottie Pippen quote about Michael Jordan, I'm not even paying attention to that or anything. I think they all gather around saying, let's see who can make the dumbest quote to get the most attention.
Man, Pippen's just butthurt. His wife's had sex with half the NBA.
No, isn't his ex dating Michael Jordan's son?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. His ex-wife's dating Jordan's son. That man's fucking wife's just been getting a train ran on her for so long. Yeah, you're going to be salty about a lot of things. I mean, that's just how it is.
And I like Scottie Pippen. I was a big Scottie Pippen fan.
Me too. But, man, hey, if somebody's fucking your wife nonstop, the whole fucking NBA, you're going to be salty as fuck too, Greg. That's just reality.
Yeah, that's true and all that and stuff and all that. But goddamn, man, just shut up. I mean, I just think they all gather around and just say, let's see who gets the most attention.
Like Hunter said, a rapper fucked a lot of people don't fuck.
Oh, hey, Dale, what about, remember when LeVar Ball said, oh, my son's better than Steph Curry. My son's better than, where's Lonzo Ball doing now these days?
I'm with Ken.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This brought me back to the Kardashian thing from the other day.
Yes. Hey, I don't fucking know who she is, but I'm ready to go. Bring that shit to Delhi, baby.
Said if I'm 4,372,
Let's
Okay.
go. I don't care what number I am. Put the fucking notch on the bedpost. Let's go.
Hey, Kevin says no A1 on baked potato. We'll get there.
Speaking
That's-
about fucked up takes.
That's the second half of the show we get into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hardcore arguing. But I can already see Greg's alive now. See, this is what
Yeah.
we had to bring
There we
Greg
go.
alive. We had to get him back, baby.
Here he is. We got him out of that fucking cutting grass high.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
huffing
problem
all
after
that
this,
goddamn exhaust.
You guys,
fumes.
after yesterday's show, I took a nap till like 8:30, and I couldn't go to sleep till 1. So hopefully, I can go straight to dinner and do what I got to do, so I don't till I don't fall asleep later.
Greg, you said the F word and you act like you shut.
Oh yeah, what am I saying? I already did say it. What the hell? What the fuck, man? I'm so out of it. Who gives a flying
He
fuck?
forgot what show he was on.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. South Park.
He's back, boy chop. He's back.
Here he is. Canadian
back.
Greg now.
All right, so here's another one from Hunter. Other teams fans say our safety room is bad. I legit think Dax is going to be star. Like I agree.
No,
and I think the guy they brought in from the Rams is going to be very solid. But even if he's not, that Jordan Battle pick, damn, what a good
Yeah.
pick, because that dude could easily be
Starter.
a star in
Yes.
his own right. You don't play 4 years at Bama and put up stats that he did, and he's excellent in coverage, and he will smack the fuck out of people. Dax, man, Dax was such a good, like, Dax can come off the fucking line blitzing like Mike Hilton. So for smaller dudes, they will go and they will get to the quarterback and they will smack the fuck out of him. And it is beautiful to see. That was one of my most favorite things about Dax when I watched him before the draft last year, was the way he would come off the corner and blitz and the way he would hit. Dude, we have loaded our secondary with dudes that will hit. Cam
Yeah.
Taylor Britt will come up and smack you in the mouth.
Yeah,
Dax Hill will
Turner.
come up and smack you in the
and
mouth.
that's what DJ Turner does too. He may be a little dude, but he's not afraid to come at you.
Exactly. So, like, I love that we built our secondary on guys that can cover, but they're not afraid to tackle. So we're not going to see these Lamar Jackson plays where he's running and spinning and it's a highlight for 10 years, because our corners, our safeties, everybody's going to come up and fucking game tackle. And we've already got a solid D line. Like, we're getting ready to talk DNs here and our DN depth, which we added to in this draft. So I just fucking love it. What you got there, Chop?
I was saying Ken saying Battle's going to be like Joe on our defense, putting in the work, ready for game
Dude.
day. That guy's a fucking gamer, man. He's smart. He's always where he's supposed to be. 4-year starter for fucking Alabama, played special teams too. Captain
this
of the
year.
team.
Yeah.
Captain
Yes.
of the fucking team.
And keep in mind, the two other captains on Alabama went second and third in the draft. So that says a lot right there, being a captain at Bama.
Exactly. I agree. Especially this year. They only had 3 of them, and he was right in there with the number 2 and 3 pick. Yeah, that's a stat I tossed out too, Chris. See, I love shit like that, man. It makes my
Yes.
dick hard. But for anyone that don't know, and for the podcast listeners, coming out of high school, Dax was the number 1 safety coming out of high school. And that same year, Jordan Battle was the number 2 safety. He originally was going to go to Ohio State, and he switched his commitment to Alabama, for anyone that don't know that. I know that being an Ohio State fan.
Both the Jacksons, Lamar and Deshaun. Oh, he's a Watson. Fuck him. Fuck him too, though.
Yeah.
They're all
Fuck.
getting their fucking dick strings knocked loose.
Oh my god, man! And speaking of, we see this stuff coming out. Have you guys seen like Tampa Bay, like the battle between
Oh my God, yeah. Are you talking
Trask
about Baker
and
Mayfield?
Baker?
Oh, God.
What?
Damn balls
What
like
was that
10
music
yards.
they were playing too?
Overthrown.
Oh, it was that Titanic
Oh,
shit.
man.
They had that Titanic music playing in the background. He was fucking overthrowing all the receivers.
My heart will go, oh, the Celine Dion song?
Yes.
Oh, I got to watch that.
It was just the fucking recorder that you play in the 3rd grade. It was the recorder, like a fucking 3rd grader
Well,
playing.
I know what
too.
it is. The opening, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
and then I saw today too. Speaking of sexual predators, Deshaun Watson that you mentioned a minute
That
ago.
interception.
They were like, yeah, he had an interception against Jacob Phillips, and it's like, oh yeah, our defense needs to step up and create plays like this and that, and it's like, or maybe Deshaun just sucks.
yes. Exactly.
Let me ask you guys this. Would DeAndre Hopkins, because he did hire a Cleveland-based agent and all that, and DeAndre Hopkins stated he wants to play with Deshaun. Would that scare you guys if Deshaun went to Cleveland? Hopkins went to Cleveland.
No, because I actually think they'd be taking away some other very talented guys if he went there. And Peoples-Jones, is he going to get less catches? Because to me, that's a damn good wide receiver.
No, he just kills up. He's always great against us. He does terrible against everybody else.
But Elijah Moore, like that they brought in, they drafted Cedric Tillman.
I just don't
return wide receivers, Anthony Schwartz,
right.
The guy they brought in from the Bears. Like, he's taking a roster spot from one of them. He's 31, and I don't know what's he really providing.
Yeah. Well, as we talk about, Hopkins will be 31 soon and all that. I mean, I just don't see it. Now, the rate, like I said, I heard it's down between the Bills and the Chiefs. If he goes to Chiefs, that I would be a little bit scared because the Chiefs did with a bunch of B receivers. But Hopkins, man, of the hype he's getting, I just don't – is he really the receiver he once was?
If he goes to the Chiefs, you know what that proves? It proves that motherfuckers are thirsty, and we're not only are we in the fan base's head, we're in their head.
Yeah.
We need to try.
But
to
I will say this: like, okay, if anyone's going to get the best out of them, it's going to be those two teams.
Yes,
that's why I honestly, obviously, this is. I would love to see him go to anyone but those two teams. I said that when he first became a free agent, because that is who we are competing with. And if anyone's going to get the best out of him for one season, it's going to be them. You know. He's going to be very motivated to try to win some playoff games in his career. Number one, like I think he's won some before, but to actually have a chance to have a deep playoff run and potential Super Bowl run, he'll be very motivated if he's on one of those two teams. And I think they would get the best out of him, obviously, because they have elite quarterbacks. It's just a fact.
Yep.
You know, because our fan base, that's what I love about our fan base. We're not cocksuckers like these other fucking fan bases that we can't admit that other teams have good players and good quarterbacks too. Like, we admit that. Josh Allen, damn good quarterback.
Yes.
You know, we had a great defensive game plan against him in that game because that's what Lou Anarumo does. He's a good defense coordinator. Yeah. He's had good ones against Mahomes. And sometimes Mahomes, when the referees give them the calls, can win games against us. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but they're good quarterbacks. You know, they're right there. And Joe Burrow's in that conversation. Yeah. Stop acting like he's not just because he's not on your team. Like, opposing fan bases are such fucking cock gobblers. It fucking blows my mind.
No, dude, like,
respect talent. Like, it's not that hard. Like, I respect other teams and the players they have.
Right. One time, this has nothing to do with players, but I tweeted about Midwest barbecue, and all these Chiefs fans were coming at me saying, "Oh, that's shitty barbecue. Our barbecue's so much better." I'm like, I'm not even coming at you guys or anything. Leave me the hell alone. And you're coming at me. You guys, don't you guys have a life to live? You won the goddamn Super Bowl. You know, leave us alone.
It's almost like you can smell a troll. You could smell a troll in the air here.
Right.
Where I'm like, okay, these motherfuckers want to hate on our play. So how is Sam Hubbard overrated? 3rd round draft pick, has been nothing but one of the best run defending defensive ends in the league.
Yeah.
And has been a solid pass rusher. He's never going to be an elite pass rusher. That's not who he is. But he's good enough as a pass rusher. Especially, he'll be able to rotate, which is our topic. Thank you, Bobby Boucher, for getting us back.
Hey, I got to go get a drink.
He had 9 sacks last year, too. He had 9 sacks. Let's see, because we're doing defensive ends. I wrote down some stats: 34 solo tackles, 20 assists, 9 sacks. He did okay last year.
Yeah, and he's one of the most handsome men in the fucking NFL.
And the motherfucker got a touchdown last year too.
Yeah,
98-yard touchdown, wasn't it?
I believe it was 99.
Might have been 99.5. Yeah. That shit was. It was damn near 100.
The Rumble in the Jungle to beat the Ravens. So I don't know who Bobby there is a fan of, but good troll comment. No. But hey, we got time. What is
Bobby's
what Vince
team?
Here done. I don't know, Bobby. Who's your team? Come on.
Who is your team, Bobby?
Let's break your team down. Let's see what you got.
Let's check out your defensive end.
Defensive end. We'll just we'll rip here. When Greg gets back, I'm gonna mix me a drink. You know, I'm so fired up today, having a good time. Trying to mix me a drink, have a good time. But our defensive ends, man, adding Miles Murphy to Joseph Osai just coming on, Hendrickson, stud, Hubbard, the definition of good pro.
Yeah.
Like, that's what the overrated thing to me, it's like, no one says he's all world, all pro. You know, not every guy on your team's going to be that. He's just a damn solid defensive end that plays the run, plays the pass well, and like we were talking about Burrow, shows up in the biggest moments of a game. The Ravens game, but let's look back to the Chiefs game. Remember when he got that strip sack on Mahomes?
Yeah.
That forced that. They were potentially in range there to score a touchdown, go-ahead game-winning touchdown. We backed them all the way up. They had to settle for a field goal. We beat them in overtime. That's Sam Hubbard. Sam Hubbard, all heart, all hustle. Like, he's not overrated at all, man. Like,
he scrubbed. He fucking scrubbed that ball right out of Mahomes.
Yes, he did. He said to Mahomes, I'm calling bullshit right here and all that. I'm coming right. That was the play of the game in that game when we won the AFC champion. I don't care what anybody else says. That was the play of the game.
Yeah. And listen, I have every right to not love Sam Hubbard.
Yeah.
Because my wife loves him more than me.
Yeah.
But
she calls you Sam in bed.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
She saves that for her own.
Hey,
time.
mine can too if she wants.
But no, Sam is very good player. No, like that's the thing. We tend not to overrate our players. I honestly think Joseph Osai, him coming on, is a huge for this team because Sam and Trey can get less snaps. So getting into our defensive end talk, not having them on the field, especially during the season, having them fresh for the playoffs is huge, which is why the Miles Murphy pick was a good pick as well. Yes. And don't forget Cam Sample, who's been nothing but solid for 2 seasons here. So I love our defensive end and our defensive end depth. And if you want to be a good team, you need to do that. And you need to draft that premium position. And that's one position we focused on. And I think it looks good. I mean, beyond the starters, Osai's coming off an injury. That's always been the toughest thing for him. But damn, he looked good last year. He looked like the first-round projected guy I had him to be when he was coming out of college. I had him as a late first-round guy. We got him in the 3rd. I love that draft pick. He is the explosive pass rush guy. I don't know that Miles Murphy's that. Miles Murphy to me is more your Sam Hubbard, which that's okay. If we have a Hendrickson and Osai, and then we have a Hubbard and a Hubbard, and you got that, and then Cam Sample on top of it all. If you got that kind of depth, where you've got 2 guys that can play the similar roles.
Hey, maybe Boucher is a Ravens fan. Maybe he'll be butthurt by Osai too.
That's why he never said nothing, Jolly. So my guess is probably that's fine. We'll fuck
Last year, 2 of our defensive ends got touchdowns against fucking Ravens, and it was a Sam Hubbard, and the other one was Osai.
So I'll look at the rest of our DN depth. I don't know that any of these guys will make the roster, but it's going to be hard to keep we have some depth. We signed that Terrell Basham.
Yeah.
Who's been a solid, damn good NFL player. Jeff Gunner, we drafted him in the 7th round. He was active on our active roster last season before he got injured. They like him. I like him. I had him as a 4th round, 5th round guy coming out of college. Then Owen Carney, there's some other name, Raymond Johnson, who was decent in preseason. But, I mean, depth chart-wise, you got Hubbard, you got Hendrickson, Osai, Miles, Sample. I don't see anybody taking any of those 5 spots.
No, absolutely not.
So do they keep 6 potentially?
You have to, man. Dude, I like Gunter still. I think you have to.
And you let Gunter and Basham battle it out?
Yeah, that's going to be tough, man. I mean, this will be the toughest roster battle of any roster position you could argue, man. Now, that or wide receiver.
I'll be right back. You guys argue this out. I'm gonna go.
So anyway, Pork Chop, this is my same right here. I know we talked about this. Like, you were with me at the draft party. I was bummed out we didn't get Michael Mayer. But I said to myself, I got in my car. What was the number one thing, Greg, you said after that Chiefs loss? I said, you have to get the pass rushing better. What we need is a guy that can come in, fill in for Hubbard and Hendrickson, because those guys have way too many snaps. And I said, we don't have any depth here. So Miles Murphy, I don't know if you remember this player years ago, Wallace Gilbert. Do you remember him at all?
No, I don't remember him.
He was a backup defensive end. He was a perfect guy. Remember Mike Zimmer? He was good. He had good depth. He was good at sending guys in and out. Wallace Gilbert, who backed up Dunlap at times, would get you that 8 sacks you need as a backup. If that's what Miles Murphy can get me, 6 or 7 sacks, that's an awesome rookie year for him right there. He does not need to get over 10 sacks. If he can get the 5 or 6, at the most 5 to 8 sacks his rookie year, I'm okay with that.
I feel the same way, man. I think Miles Murphy's going to come in and he's going to be a badass.
Oh, yeah, he is, man. That dude's built like one, man. Like I said, it's kind of, you can sort of compare him to Iosivas a little bit. You don't have to rush him in or anything. All I'm going to tell him to do is, buddy, there's the quarterback. Go get him.
Right, but what if he has a good fucking camp and he comes in and just fucking kills it?
Hey, that's even better than Porkchop.
Remember that kind of potential, man.
Remember Justin Smith when he held out till like a day or two before the season? He still came in and had 9 sacks. I'm not saying defensive end's an easy position, but it's different when you're a quarterback because you got to learn all the plays. Defensive end, all I'm going to tell is, Miles, there's the quarterback. Go get him.
Hey, and Miles Murphy can line up anywhere on the line.
Yes.
He doesn't have to play the end. He lines up over the tackle, too.
Right. And look, and like Dale was saying,
he lines up outside the tackle, over the tackle, the A gap, the B gap. He's played it all.
Right. And the thing of it is, if Terrell Basham or Jeffrey Gunter is bound for the 6th spot, that is a damn good problem to have right now.
Yeah.
That's a damn good, because one of those guys could probably easily be maybe a 3rd or 4th option on maybe 10 other defenses right now. So this is one of the positions we are in the best situation in my opinion. So, like I said, Miles Murphy, like I said, Hendrickson and Hubbard, I just felt like they were on the field so much. And I said, if one of these guys gets hurt, we're screwed. So, and like Dale was saying with Osai was just coming along. I know he made the mistake with the roughing the passer with Mahomes. I get that. He feels bad that he did it. It is what it is. I'm moving on. But bottom line is, man, we are in such a good position at pass rusher right now.
That shit he did at the end of the fucking year last year with Patrick Mahomes is just going to give him fuel for this year to be even better.
Dude.
I bet he's been working his fucking nuts off all summer.
Exactly.
Winter, spring, whatever the fuck it is.
So I know there's like 2 defensive end positions. So let's rank our defensive ends. Number 1, I think we can agree, Hendrickson. Number 2, Hubbard, right?
Number 2, Hubbard.
Number 3, do you give it to Osai or Miles Murphy right now?
Well, I don't know, man. That's a toss-up, but I guess Miles Murphy's got to come in and he's got to prove it. So that's maybe after preseason or something, but I guess you'd have to go with Osai right now.
I guess you got to go Osai, so we'll go number 4, Murphy. Number 5, Can Sample. So let me ask you this right now. Terrell Basham, we really don't know anything about, but Jeffrey Gunter, I was a huge fan. I thought I had high hopes for him. I know Dale did. I don't really know much about Basham, but like you said, Dale said he had a decent career. I like Jeffrey Gunter, man. I think he can. I think he was hurt last year. But let's see what Basham can do. That's going to be, like I said, man, this is a great situation to be in right now.
Well, Gunter is the youngest one because Basham's been in the league for 7 fucking years. Right. But Gunter's PFF is 42.5 and Basham's is 73.7.
Yeah, see, that's the thing right there, man. Do you go age? Like I say, man, normally you would go youth, but if this guy is a proven dude and all that and stuff, and he can come in, but I don't know, man. That's a good, like I said, this is a great problem to have right here, man.
Well, if you have him on the roster, you can still have him on the active roster, and you can put Gunter on, still keep him on the practice squad and bring him up if you have to.
Right, exactly. And the cool thing about it is not just like Miles Murphy, you were saying, Hubbard can line up in the interior. Say on 3rd down, man. Imagine this. You have Hendrickson on one side, Miles Murphy on the other, Hubbard in the middle, man. This is a hell of a problem to have right now, is all I can tell you.
Yeah, that's the fucking NASCAR package.
So, Dale, I was explaining to Porkchop here.
I'm back, bitch. What, Bobby Boucher? Did he ever say he was a fan?
He said, this is what he said right here. I don't know what the fuck.
I think that's me with the sunglasses. But Dale, I was telling Porkchop doesn't remember. Do you remember Wall Skillberry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's what we need is a Wall Skillberry type of guy as a backup. And Miles Murphy, if he gets me 6 to 8 sacks a year like Gilberry would, that's great. That's what we need, man. That's what Zimmer was so good with his defensive line because he could rotate guys in and out. We need a Wall Skillberry type of guy. We have that in both Osai and Miles Murphy, quite frankly.
Yeah, and I seen I can't remember exactly who said the comment before I left. They were saying it's basically like a souped up Sam Hubbard, like Sam Hubbard with more juice is what Murphy could have. I agree because he ran a 4-foot. Like Sam is not that athletic as Murphy. So that's a good point. He definitely has like higher upside, Slash.
What?
Sorry, that was a good comment by Jolly.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Bobby, go home. Oh.
Bobby, go help your mama wash your pack. See, he even liked it. That's what we do here at Bengals Bridge.
Here, I looked up the RAS score real quick for Jeffrey Gunter, and it's 9.75.
Yeah.
So Dale,
the only knocks were really on his weight.
So Dale, we were comparing Basham and Gunter. So Porchop here says Basham's 7 years older than Gunter. However, Gunter's PFF score was a 42. If it came down to those two, if you had to guess, who would it be?
But his PFF score what for last? He barely got in.
Yeah, he barely played. He only played like 2 games.
There's no way to really judge that.
Right. Who do you think? Do you go the younger version with Gunter?
Well, Basham didn't really have any stats last year, but a couple years prior, I know he had 4.5. I think he had 3.5 or 4.5 for like a couple years. So you're kind of counting on a guy's best seasons maybe behind him. And Gunter is still good, and if you think you can get anything out of him comparable to Basham, I would lean toward Gunter, but we'll see. Preseason, that's what I mean. That's a true, and honestly, maybe neither of them make it. They usually keep 10 D linemen, which we'll do defensive tackles. Oh yeah, Oweh, yeah, it's a Ravens fan. You guys were all right in the first place. Your guy Bobby Boucher here is a Ravens fan.
That's why.
No wonder you hate Sam Hubbard.
But like I said, Dale, man, if it comes down to Basham and Gunter for the 6th spot, this is a damn good problem to have right now, man. I mean, I think Basham right now could be a 3rd or 4th option for like maybe 5 or 6 teams at least.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. Now he's playing games with Watt clear. Okay. Listen, I don't know about Oweh. The fact you led with Oweh tells me you're a Ravens fan, Bobby Boucher, here in the chat. Now, Watt, no shit, TJ Watt. TJ Watt clears 98% of the NFL. Like him and Myles Garrett. Like, you want to mention Garrett? Or you must really hate the Browns if you ain't going to mention Garrett.
No shit.
Yeah.
Because Garrett is a damn good player. See, once again, as before you come in to troll, we were talking about how we don't care to give love to talented opposing team players.
Hey, I wish fucking Myles Garrett would play for us.
No. Did I told you guys a story. Bengals and Bourbon, his cousin, who's a realist Browns fan. I was even complimenting him on the Browns, on Myles Garrett, and his realist Browns fan, and Bourbon's cousin said, believe it or not, fans don't like Myles Garrett because they're like, well, he says fans literally say he doesn't get a sack at the right time when we need it.
His expectations are so high there in Cleveland, I think, that it's...
Right, but still, Dale, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, I think most people would love to have Myles Garrett.
Right, exactly. You don't want Myles Garrett? You're that pissy with him? I'll take him.
Yeah.
If you guys are that depressed and all that. Sign him up right here with me.
Hey, as much as I love Sam Hubbard, I'll trade you Sam Hubbard even.
Yeah.
Straight up. You can throw in a first rounder if you want.
Hey, we'll take
Myles
it.
Garrett, a first rounder for Sam Hubbard. Did you see the play he made in the playoffs?
Yeah, I would definitely make that fucking trade.
Oh, yeah, it's about that time to get into food talk. We need a food sponsor, see?
Yeah, we do.
You think Greg could get us Midwest Barbecue or something?
Hey, they're looking for a sponsor.
Oh, Hunter saying, Oweh about to not make that. I thought he came on. at the end of last year. Greg, almost forgot. If you snort a line of A1 sauce first thing in the morning, you will taste steak all day long.
That's true.
Now, look, guys, I don't know where we came to this agreement. I was going to chug a thing of A1 at a tailgate. I don't recall coming to an agreement with that.
Yeah, you said it yesterday.
It's a Stiller. It's a Yinzer.
But you know what? If the job has to be done, I guess so be it. I just know I'm going to have a crap load of sodium in my system.
Yeah.
Yep, you'll be retaining the fluids.
Yep.
Now, if you're a Steelers fan, Bobby, we go back to the Kenny Pickett conversation.
That's probably why.
Oh, here we go. Midwest back sucks. All right.
Maybe this person has a vendetta against you
I
specifically.
No. Is this Santori, by the way?
I was about to say the same thing.
This is Santori.
It seems like Santori.
Santori, show
Yeah.
yourself. Show yourself, Santori.
That seems like Santori's burner.
That exactly seems like
he hit his
Santori.
sales quota, so now he's got to find a way to entertain himself.
No, he's probably going to say, "Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?" Next, I guarantee you, this guy's going to ask that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Right
about.
on cue. Right
That's
on
what
cue.
I'm talking about, Santori. Show yourself.
I love it.
This
I
is
love
awesome.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fun.
that's awesome.
Look at these mouths.
Yeah, look at these male sluts.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Right,
I mean,
dude,
are you
yeah.
actually working? Like, if you're not working, you might as well just get on here, Bobby.
Yeah, that's
really.
right.
I'll send you a link in the chat, Bobby. Show your Raven Stiller's ass.
Yeah, if you're at work, just go in the shitter.
You got caught in the act, bro.
That's
No,
pretty good,
definitely.
man. You guys figured that shit out. I just woke
Greg
up.
started. I was thinking it at the same.
I said
time,
it first. Yeah.
and I was like, mm-hmm.
It just made all 2 cents.
All 2
That's
cents.
fucking hilarious.
It made all 2 cents.
It made
You
just
just
3.
spoke that like Jeff types.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? It just made all sense. Yeah.
I'm still not sure what Jeff said about that trophy.
Man,
What
the
does
first
that
thing I
do?
picked up on was where he wrote Lombardi, Bardy, and then I went back and read it, and the whole first part of it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, the wins were complete like wrong.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot going on there. And of course, I wish he was on here so I could say it to his face. Of course, he would like the one that James, where he incorporates his own face onto it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. So he was like, I would love a tattoo of my own face.
Santori said that was fun. We got you, Santori.
Duh, Greg. We knew that.
Yeah, we did get him.
Ready for
Oh, you
it.
guys got him. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm fucking.
But yeah,
like a
Jeff,
deer in the
if we win
headlights
the
over
Super
here.
Bowl, Iceman wants a Lombardi or whatever, however you fucking wrote that.
Lombardi,
But he wants a Lombardi
Lombardy.
trophy, and then like James did a mock-up where he could just get his logo, his face, in the middle of it, and he was like, "I really like that. I never
thought
of that."
about that. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Dude, I know anything with his face on it, man. It's gold, right?
Here you go. This is what he wants sitting in the middle of the Lombardi. Right
Yeah.
there.
Does anybody get tattoos with their own face on it?
He would.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, he said he loved that idea.
The fucking Prince of Delhi.
Dale, why don't you get a tattoo of yourself on your ass?
So you can look at it when I'm bent over for you,
Right.
Because you
That way
love
you
my
can-
pretty
hey, that
face.
That way you can look him in the eyes when he's looking at your backside.
Is that what you want, Greg?
No, would Marissa want that?
Is that what you want, Poppy? Poppy, is that what you want?
Get a picture of Sam Hubbard's ass on your ass.
There you go, man. I'll be even better for you.
You can get a picture of Sam Hubbard on my ass, and Marissa would peg the fuck out of me.
There
But I
you
wouldn't
go.
like it. Like I said, I don't like the butt stuff, guys. I don't know if any of you guys ever done any butt stuff with your
Right.
let your lady do any butt stuff, but
Maybe some of this.
I mean, it just feels like you don't have fucking control of your asshole anymore.
Yep.
I feel like that right after I get off of these shows, because I get up and my normal routine is get up, take shit. But now my routine is get up, be on the show,
Hold your shit.
hold my shit, and when I get upstairs, take shit, and I lose control of my asshole because I've been waiting to shit for an hour.
But I put the link out there. If anybody in the chat wants to hop on, you can. You gotta tell Santori, well done.
Not just Bobby Boucher.
He must have been taking a work shift doing this the whole time.
Yes.
Knowing Santori, obviously.
Probably so.
Well, he already made his quota, so here's a bonus. So he's got time.
Well, no, right when I said he's going to come out with the Die Hard thing, that literally came out right when I said that.
Exactly when.
Yeah, that was what was nice, is nailed the timing of that.
No, the exact timing. I said he's going to say Die Hard. I think he wrote it down right when I said that's gold, man.
I think Hunter or Ken or we got so many, like Jerome.
I thought it was Crypt at
So
first.
many people should be hopping in this motherfucker. I never asked Crip to hop on because he's got to keep his identity secret.
No. I thought it was Crypt who was Bobby Boucher at first.
Oh. Yeah, Crip, next level troll. Now you gave him something to do.
Damn it, Greg.
Damn
He'll
it,
be
Greg.
on here.
Even
every
Greg
day.
saying, "Damn it, Greg."
Yeah.
Get your shit.
Get your shit together, Greg.
Get your shit together, yeah. That should be just a T-shirt of me. Get your shit together.
It should. You can put your face on it.
So we're talking food again, man, because this obviously gets good reviews too, man. I mean, all because of a freaking baked potato. All because I make a comment of A1 steak sauce and baked potato, and I get called a bunch of names and all that.
Yeah, like a fucking cuck.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
No.
it is fucking weird. I guess
No,
if you put
I
some
love that
sour
Sarah
cream on
Elise
it.
was like,
No,
you know,
Sarah Lisa responded, "Why can't it be just butter and all that?" I'm like,
exactly.
because butter's overrated, man. I don't care for butter on a baked potato, man. It's okay, but it's like you can do better than that.
With A1.
Yes. No.
Oh my God! It says it's State Farm calling. All right, let's answer. This.
Oh hell!
Answer it. Let's hear it, man.
Hey, ask for Don.
Hello.
Hi, is this Dawn?
Oh,
No,
shit.
This is not Don.
Okay, do you know one, or is it just the wrong number? Or?
Yeah, it has to be the wrong number. I keep getting calls like the last 2 days, and everyone's asked for Don. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
So she must have put in information, like your phone number in for looking for auto insurance.
Yeah, I don't know who
and-
that is.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just take you off the list.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You have a lovely voice.
You too.
Oh, you got fucking hit on at the end there.
She didn't
Dawn.
realize it. She didn't realize it.
Yeah, Don. That's like when
So
somebody's
bad,
like,
man.
"Happy birthday," and they're like, "Yeah, happy birthday to you too." And you're like, well, "Wait a minute, what?" I was walking out of work today, and a guy was walking in, and I said, "Have a good day at work," and he said, "You too." Oh, yeah,
I'm going to
okay.
make this a new segment of the show if I keep getting these calls. They're all
Yes.
asking for Don. It's the Don segment.
That's what it is. Some bitch filled out a credit app, man. Put your fucking name on it
Well, or my phone number, apparently.
and your phone number, your name and your phone number.
Well, not my name because they're not asking for me.
I mean, yeah, Don, just Don. Your phone number, and it might not even be their name. Might be your neighbor.
Well, whoever this is going for a lot of stuff because I'm getting calls from all kinds of stuff.
They made some
Because you're
shit up.
sexy.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is true. You put A1 on your fucking grilled cheese too, Greg?
No, I have not, but that sounds quite intriguing.
Oh my god! Give
This
us a
is what
fucking
goes on
idea.
the worktop when you do one of your food things. Here's what you do. Go to Texas Roadhouse, get the baked potato, cut it open, put some sour cream, bacon bits, and drizzle with A1. You're going to say, man, Greg is fucking right.
The fucking A1 will cancel out the flavor of the bacon bits.
You know what, man? You know what? It'll cancel out your asshole, trust me.
It'll come out my asshole.
Exactly. It'll come out a
It
lot
doesn't
easier.
even taste good. It tastes like
Dale, how the hell do you know? You haven't even tried it, Dale.
I have tried it. I've tried it because everyone else in the family loves it so much. So I'm going to try it to be like, maybe I'm the weird one. No, I'm like, no.
Okay, so
suck.
there you
A1
go.
sucks.
Maybe there's something wrong. Maybe you need to get your taste buds checked out.
Well, maybe because
Yeah, you
last time I
do.
licked your ass, I thought it tasted fine.
Yeah, exactly. I know the old saying, I don't need to drink piss, know what it tastes like. Well, maybe you would like piss because your taste buds are so fucked up.
R. Kelly,
That-
baby.
you fucking actually do have to drink piss to know what it tastes like.
No,
Nobody
you-
can.
I don't.
Nobody can describe it to
No,
you unless it
I
tastes
don't,
like
but
chicken.
he does because his taste buds are so messed up. It probably tastes like, I don't know, man. It probably tastes like gold to him.
My motto is I'll try anything twice.
I will not eat a turd.
You
I
sure?
don't plan on doing that either.
Me neither.
I don't have to taste the turd to know it tastes like shit.
Hey, it does taste like it. Literally is shit.
It
So
is
it
shit.
has to taste like shit. Now, who knows? Shit can taste like chicken. I don't fucking know. And I tell you what,
Yeah.
we'll never find out.
Oh, hey, we do have a troll.
There's
Thanks,
Hefe.
We had a
There
fake
you
troll
go.
earlier. I'm glad
This
it
ain't
was-
for you again?
No,
Yeah,
Hefe's
sorry.
been on
No,
here.
Hefe
before.
comes on all the time.
I need Hefe. Shrooms are turds.
That's not true, man. I fucking ate my share of shrooms. Those motherfuckers, they're not shit. They are the shit.
I mean, Hefe, you might as well hop on. I got a link up in the chat. Like, you might as well
Right.
hop on. You can tell us your feelings about DeAndre Hopkins, all that. What's up, Kevin?
Hello.
What?
Hello.
What do you think about Kansas City Hefe? And he
Kansas-
said shrooms are turds.
What, Kansas City Hefe?
No, he said shrooms are turds.
How about those Chiefs?
He's a Chiefs fan.
Oh. Yeah, they're not the Bengals.
There you go.
That's a point. That's a fact. That is a
Suck
fact.
Hefe.
You're pretty cool, but you're not the Bengals. So
Yeah. And if you get fucking Mahomes to divorce his wife, you guys would be way cooler.
Oh my god. And fucking get rid of that brother.
There.
Let
Yeah,
them two fuckers
You gotta
ought to
let,
be
if
married.
you let Jackson go and that would
Brittany.
go, man, you guys would be a cool team.
Jackson and
Honestly,
Brittany should get
I
married.
know a lot of Bengals fans hating on Travis Kelce,
go
Because-
Bearcats.
but because he kind of fucking dropped his nuts on us, but they beat us, and you get to drop your nuts on somebody a little
Yeah.
Right.
Hey. When
bit. So
we
I don't
beat
even
them
hate
this
him.
year,
I think Travis Kelce's a cool dude still. There, I said it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Pork chop. You mentioned Patrick Mahomes' wife is one of the people that runs the Twitter page for the Arizona Coyotes. Fired back at Patrick Mahomes because it's in the news that the Coyotes might go somewhere else, but they're really trying hard to stay in Arizona. But anyways, Patrick Mahomes said, "Oh, what about bring the Coyotes to Kansas City?" And one of the people who runs the Coyotes Twitter page fired back at Patrick Mahomes. Why don't you worry about your brother instead of us, basically?
Yeah.
he should be worried about his brother. Brother's a fuck.
Yeah, Hefe. Now admit that Jackson Mahomes and the wife are fucking cunts.
Yeah, admit it.
Hefe. We
Come on
admitted
now.
that. We got fucking all the fucking Kelsey's nuts in our face.
See,
We admitted it.
and I want to say that
And Kevin, Tiger Lily, I don't know who Tiger Lily is, but they want to know if your nuts have dropped yet.
well, I'm 31, so I've gone through puberty. So the answer
There
is
you go.
Hey,
There
hey
you
man. Fucking early bird.
I want the whole Travis Kelce thing, and okay, you don't like the trash talking, but Dale's right. They did beat the Bengals, unfortunately. But I'll say this is, Jeff, I didn't like you doing the whole Burrowhead thing because shut up, keep your mouth shut,
That's right. Shut up, Iceman.
keep your mouth shut because if you're giving them ammo. And
Exactly.
even they said that after they won the game. Oh, Dirk Burrowhead, yeah. And it's like, no, shut up. And if you beat them, then you can, do that. But you gave them, extra motivation. Also, I think that this was funny is that the mayor of Cincinnati is that he said some things, some things supporting the Bengals, and then they unfortunately lose in the playoffs. He did.
No, he's also said the thing about Burrow.
You're right, but this is what I'm getting at here is that he kind of ran his mouth about the Bengals, and unfortunately, the Bengals got knocked out in the playoffs. He did the same thing for Xavier, and Xavier got knocked out. So maybe the mayor of Cincinnati should just shut his.
He should definitely shut up. I said
Yeah.
the mayor of Cincinnati should 100% shut up. But I do love that they came back with their schedule video and they had Orlando Brown.
Yes.
And
How funny
Yeah,
was
that
that
was
shit?
genius.
that was good because they're like, they play on this date. And he was like, and I'm not going to say anything else
Right.
about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
Orlando Brown recorded.
Good.
And he's
Good.
like, it's like, yeah, that's better. Now, Hefe, come on. Is that another thing you can admit, Hefe, that Hefe can't admit anything? See, that's
No.
why we're ahead of you guys because we can admit when another team has good players. We can admit when somebody's a cuck. Like we can admit these things. We can admit, we can admit this. See, we can admit the mayor of Cincinnati is a clown, bro. We can admit that. But Hefe, you gotta admit, Jackson Mahomes is a little creep.
Yeah,
He's fucking weird.
What are you doing going in a bar and like kissing someone?
Hey, look, it's not a knock on fucking Kansas City or Mahomes. I always say, like, what the fuck is wrong with what is wrong with Patrick Mahomes? He had another kid with that fucking silly bitch. What the fuck,
And
man?
he had the one I thought you could still get out.
You
bud.
got the one? Okay, man. You're gonna go for two?
Then he had the second one. I was like, nope, he's in too deep.
Yeah, maybe he thought I got a girl. Maybe I'll go for a boy. Now he's even. He's got both.
Well, he had a boy and a girl, and his wife and his brother, because they're both fucking childs.
No shit.
Yeah,
They act like fucking children.
Yeah, they do.
Pork Chop, I just want to say this. I enjoyed your Skyline Chili Nacho video.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Did you see the Sky Rosa one?
I did.
There's got to be a way to Photoshop that. Kevin's
Yeah.
face with Pork Chop's beard.
Here, let me give you a good shot.
Let's go. Yes.
There you go. Get this shot. And then take the beard out and put it on Kevin.
I also like the Bengals headband, Pork Chop. I like that.
Dale had one like this, but he lost it. Is
No,
this
I
the
have
you-
that one. No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
you-
white. It's the white
Oh,
one.
you lost the white one.
Yeah, the whiteout one. I'm pissed. I wore it once and lost it.
See,
Wore it to the Bengals game. I probably got drunk. Imagine that.
last 2 times I've been in Cincinnati, I've tried to get a white Tiger Joe Burrow jersey, but they've been sold out last 2 times.
I'll fucking send you a link, man.
Yeah, Pork
You
Chop
can,
has a link
I got a jersey
for,
hookup, man. You can get one stitched. I got a white one stitched. It cost
For
me
way
like
cheaper.
fucking $60.
Is it China though? I don't want any of that shit.
I don't know where the fuck it comes from, but it's good quality. It's a real good jersey, and it fits good. It's not like one of like Chinese sizing. Yeah,
There you go. Hefty. No fucking way. I'm sorry.
big
man.
a fucking yeah. You need that Brad Robbins fucking mustache going into training camp.
back to Jackson Mahomes. He is gay. That's why he forcefully had to try to kiss a woman to like try to prove he wasn't. But then now it got worse. And no, I don't think he was acting. He's just gay, which is fine. If you want to be gay,
Fine.
it's fine. I don't
Hey,
Wow.
and also hey,
That's-
tomorrow is Pride Month.
Listen, just if you're gay, that's totally okay. Just be honest about it. Don't be trying to pretend some like you're straight dude when you're not.
Yeah, like no one cares.
Just be honest about it.
So over under on how many jerseys is that? Porky, is your name now Porky?
I don't- Which one? Me?
It says
Or fucking
pork
Kevin?
chop.
How many jerseys? What? Order? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you take a guess. I know how many I've ordered from that one person.
And Jackson's not gay. Just the guys that are sticking their dick in his butt. They're gay.
That's semantics. It's takes 2 to tango in that situation.
Man, Bobby Boucher, Tiger
Oh,
Lily.
Yeah,
His name's
yeah.
Pork Chop, you skank.
that's right.
That's right. Pork
Bobby
chop.
Boucher coming in hard. Thank you, Bobby Boucher.
Bobby.
This I know, but I know I said this today.
No, that's
Pork
fun.
chop.
You see this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I give up the goddamn Four Loco, man. I give up the Four Loco.
I tweeted this at you today, Pork Chop. But besides Skyline Chili and Reds games, you can go to Blue Jackets games and get the Skyline Chili.
That's
nacho.
hey. So that's I'm sold, man. I
What?
got to get to a Blue
Chat
Jackets
fight.
game.
For the podcast listeners, we got a chat fight going.
Oh,
Tiger Bobby.
And
Tiger Lily said, listen,
not-
Bobby Boucher, I'll
the
call him Pork
nacho
Chop."
at the Skyline Chili nachos at Blue Jackets games. Mwah, very good, outstanding. Mwah. I also get cheese conies there as well. Oh, and I get
all the way up in Columbus?
yes.
Is there
Stop.
Skyline Chili in Columbus?
There's lots of them.
Is there really? All
Yes.
right.
Skyline Chili sponsors the Reds, the Bengals, the Bearcats, FC Cincinnati, the Cyclones, and the Blue Jackets.
Are you trying to say Skyline Chili has dropped their nuts all over Gold Star?
That's yeah, fucking A they did.
Well, yeah, because the Bengals had a not a very good chili, and then finally they got to have a good chili sponsor. They got to join the Reds, the Bengals, the Bearcats, and the Blue Jackets.
Hey,
having a good chili sponsor.
there we hit it at the same time, I think. There he is.
Hefe!
Hefe, what's up?
Oh, God, doing the
Oh yeah.
What's up, man?
How you guys doing today? You guys doing all right?
Good yourself?
I'm doing good. We won the Super Bowl last year. You know what I mean? Got another ring. So, hey, hopefully get another one.
Get a poster and hold on to that motherfucker. Remember, it is your last one.
Sure. I mean, anybody could be good with Jamar Chase and, all the big wide receivers you guys got. So, hey, but, quarterback, the only thing that matters, and we got Patrick Mahomes, the one that is the best to ever play the game. So, man, I feel sorry for you guys, though. You guys are almost there. You're almost there, but
Hey,
you know.
you ain't got to feel sorry for us anymore, Hefe.
No,
Not
you guys got a
anymore,
great.
buddy.
Hey,
You guys
no,
got a
for
great.
real though. Hey, for real. Congratulations on the
Yes.
Super Bowl. You guys do have a hell of a quarterback. We do too. The Bills do
Yes, you
too.
do.
It's okay to say those things. But do you guys think you're getting Hopkins? Like, I'll ask you that straight up.
That would be pretty cool. I think it would be awesome if we had Hopkins. But I don't think we need him. We need to sign Chris Jones, number one priority. So
Beast, dude. Dude's a beast.
Dude, Chris Jones,
Yeah.
man, he won you guys that game. He can line up all over the line. Chris Jones, man, I mean, that's, in my opinion, he's a top 5 defensive player in the NFL, pretty much, man.
Hey,
Hey,
while we
listen,
got hold on, while we got Hefe on here'd be a good question. If we could take one Chiefs player, who would it be? I think a lot of us might be that one, but
Yeah.
then Hefe, if you could take one Bengals player, who would it be? And I'll have you go first, like to add to your current team for this season.
oh, hands down, Jamar Chase. You know, all day long. I mean, Mahomes. I don't think Mahomes ever had a. Well, he got Travis Kelce, but you know, a big wide receiver would be definitely amazing. So, yeah, for sure.
Chop, who would you take?
I'll do exactly what Hefe said. He mentioned it. I'll take fucking Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? You put that fucking tight end with Joe Burrow.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Hey, if it is Hefe, hey, we're good. We're cool over here. You want a Bengals jersey? I got a hookup. That shit happens. I want you to still stay on the winning team, buddy.
Right, I hear you, man. I know the sorrows and pains of going up, you know, the bad years and the good years, but you guys are in some good years now, so enjoy it, man. It's amazing.
It's going to be a goddamn battle, man. The AFC is going to be a battle for the next fucking 5 to 10 years.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
I think. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask Greg and Kevin, who would their Chiefs player be? I think I would have to snag Chris Jones because, man, that interior pass rush.
Yeah.
Add him with DJ Reader and Henderson and the boys, like, man, that'd be nasty on the base.
Well, no, poor Chop. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. Travis Kelce, oh my God, with all those guys, oh my God. But Chris Jones, man, would just solidify that defensive line.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And all that. Hubbard, Hendrickson, Reader, and Chris Jones, sign me up.
What about you, Kevin? You don't give a fuck, do you?
No, I'm going to answer your question.
Kelce, because you see.
Hey, Travis Kelce, go Bearcats.
Hey, and honestly, I didn't know it, but we already got the one that I really want right here. My best friend.
Well, no, so be honest with me. Did you really did you really want Orlando Brown back? Because you know how Chiefs fans were saying we never wanted him back. What was your take on that personally?
I did, but I didn't. I knew that, you know, there's, you know, he's iffy. I don't think he's as good as people say. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's good. He's solid. You know what I mean? But I think he's a sort of a diva. You know what I mean? So I think he'll do good.
Let me say this about Orlando Brown. I actually think, non-biased, I think he's going to do better in Cincinnati, and it's because Patrick Mahomes holds on to the ball forever. So you got to block for a long time. Joe Burrow gets the ball. He's one of the quickest in the NFL.
Yep.
So I think he's going to do better in Cincinnati than he did in Kansas City. And he did. Kansas City did good.
Yeah.
And just based on that simple fact is that he's not going to block for 8 seconds. You know?
And against that Eagles defensive line, like one of those no sacks allowed against the best Eagles defense, maybe one of the best defensive lines in NFL history.
All right, I'll get some comments in here just because, you know, Mahomes the luckiest quarterback. I don't think it's just luck. I'll be honest. He's damn good. 87, the hater, is their best player, but fuck Kansas City. That's fair. The center is really good, yeah. Creed Humphrey, man, that draft pick was elite. Overrated jabroni, Kelce. Come on, man. Kelsey's going to go down as an all-timer.
No. So KC, what was his name? Who's the guard? With Joe Tooney. He literally, from my understanding, he wanted to come here. He's like literally from right down the road in Cincinnati. Apparently, if the offer was right, he was going to come to Cincinnati. And I think it's safe to say you guys don't want to get rid of Joe Tuna anytime soon, right?
No.
Well, we do got a backup. We got I can't remember the backup we got, but he's pretty good. Joe Tuda got a couple more years. I think he's up there in age pretty much, but he got a couple more years, and then he's going to go, somewhere else. But
You live out in Kansas City, Hefe?
yeah, I'm out in Kansas City, correct. So yeah, born and raised Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Do you go to a lot of the games?
Oh yeah. I've been going to games since I was knee high to a grasshopper. So, like I said,
I've heard mixed reports about your fan base for when people go there, because I'm a season ticket holder. This will be my third year in Cincy, and we try to always be respectful to the other team, win, loss, or draw. It doesn't matter. But I've heard great things, and I've heard a couple shitty things. But I've heard more great things. Like, in your experiences, and maybe you personally, like, do you try to, make sure, hey, it's a game at the end of the day. Let's all have fun and,
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, hey, it's a party, you know what I mean? So everybody's definitely getting hammered from 8 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock in the afternoon, throughout the whole game, basically, you know what I mean? So you're going to have some drunk morons there. I hate drunk people, though, but everybody's pretty respectful, you know what I mean? If you want to start some trouble, someone's going to be out there to, meet and greet you, you know what I mean? So, just come with a good attitude, and everybody's welcome in Kansas City. We welcome fans, you know what I mean? It's an amazing time, you know what I mean? Food everywhere, you know what I mean? If you haven't tailgated in Kansas City, it's amazing. It's fun. Definitely a great time.
I'll follow up with that with this question. What's your favorite barbecue place? Since you're KC,
Oh, man.
you probably got some good ones.
Oh, man, there's so many good ones. It's crazy, you know what I mean? It really is. But I'm a Jack Stacks person. They just got some – it's like – I'm a person like – if you go there every time, it's gonna be every time I go there, I want it to be close to perfection. So Jack Stacks for sure.
All right.
I'll tell you, Hefe, you come to Cincinnati, we'll take you out to fucking Midwest Best. That way you can at least get a good, like you can put the Grippo wing in your mouth before you give us your take.
Yeah, I don't do chili, sorry.
My brother my brother and his wife and my niece, they went to Kansas City in 2017 for a baseball trip. They saw the Royals playing. They did a whole bunch of other stuff, and the pictures and everything that they took, it looked really fun. And they said that they really enjoyed their time in Kansas City when they went.
Oh yeah, it's a good place. Definitely a good place. You know what I mean, for sure. So
hey, listen, I got to get ready for work. I love y'all. Dale, Greg, Kevin, good to see you again. Hefe, I can't tell you, Hefe, thanks for jumping on with us, making your face seen, and coming on here and giving your take. I appreciate that, and I wish that opposing fans would do that more often because it's great. It's great to meet opposing fans, and have a good conversation. And I also like fucking with each other.
Right.
Like Dale said, in the end, it's a game, and we have fun, and we all love rooting for our own team, and so I love that shit. So keep fucking bringing it.
No doubt. Good luck.
Keep bringing it, and good fucking luck this year because you're gonna. And when you come for the AFC Championship down there at fucking Paycor Stadium, hit us up in Lot 1. We'll get you fucked up, and we'll get you full of food. All right.
Sounds good to me.
Peace. All right, man. Love y'all.
See you, Chop.
Pork chop out.
Well, I was going to tell Hefe. I was just going to tell, send me something. And then, before that game, we could have him come on and talk some shit again, have some fun. Just really preview the game. That's the thing. That's the thing that I want to do. Like, find some actual people that will have a conversation. I don't want to sit on here and just yell at each other. Your team sucks. Your team sucks. That's not good content,
I agree.
But sit and talk about each other's teams and shit like that. We had an opportunity, I think it was last summer, to join this a network. I can't remember the name of it, to be honest. But that would have got us in with some of these other podcasts. But I'm like, I could do that myself. But at the same point in time, it's like without knowing these people and shit, it's like I don't necessarily just want to have you on. But if I get to know, like even like this, when we just toward the end of our show, we pop people on, and like we don't give a fuck. Like You know, you hop in, you call us assholes, and you hop off. Cool. Yeah, that was hilarious. But if you're going to be a person like Hefe was and just, you know, you can talk your shit, you can have your fun, but let's break down each other's teams at the end of the day. That's fun. That's informative. That's cool. You know, so I'd like to do that. But.
Yep.
So we'll probably end this one. Appreciate everybody that hops in this chat. I really, really do, because y'all, you show up. Half the time we don't even know what we're going to talk about. I mean, we set a topic, but we're like, there's only so much I can say about the defensive ends. You know, I can cover that in like 3 minutes.
Right.
I can make a video about the defensive ends covered in 3 minutes.
They're good.
It's the bullshit. It's the fun. It's the people in the chat that come here and they ask their own questions. They chat. It's the fucking with Greg about how much you
A1 on a baked potato. Come on.
He like to take an A1 bottle up his butt. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, it's so bait. Like I thought that was a fake take when I first seen it. When you said A1.
You butter, sour cream, and cheese that shit. What is this A1 nonsense? Come on.
You got nothing, Greg?
Hey, I just go with what I go.
Well, you are Big Savage Greg, so
That's what I'm talking about, man.
you need to start putting your name as BSG or Big Savage Greg.
I should, man. I should. It's just the right time needs to happen, right?
But though I do have to be fair to Greg in this regard, because you know I'm jokingly giving you some shit here, but people jokingly give me shit because they don't like some of the stuff that I eat. So I get it.
Like
it's cool. It's cool, Kev. No worries.
I can't stand the way he eats pussy.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
okay.
Are we getting Carlson, by the way? This is your Blue Jackets.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll break it down to you this way. For a long time, when the news came out that they were getting the third pick, that everyone was saying, all the draft experts and everything, oh, they're going to get Leo Carlson, which is basically seen as just a real just stud, getting a real, you know,
I haven't seen that. Okay, so maybe I'm on different shit. I've seen it's between him and the American guy.
Well, there's three. There's actually three potential.
Is it Smith?
Yeah. So there's three potential choices, really. So at first, it started out as okay, they're going to get Leo Carlson. That's what everyone was saying.
That's what they should do.
Well, I'm going
Don't
to
overthink this.
Dale, please let me finish. I'll get there. It started out, everyone was, when the Blue Jackets learned the news, they were getting the third pick in the 2023 NHL draft. Everyone was saying, oh, they're going to get Carlson. Basically, really good stud center, like a Mahomes, you know, Josh Allen type kind of a guy. But then for the last couple weeks, there's been rumors that have been popping up that the Ducks, who got the number 2 pick, said that, I don't know, they might take Carlson.
Well, that's bullshit rumors. Then we'll take fucking Fantilli.
Well, that's what I was about to say, is that if that turns out to be true, where the rumors say, no, the Ducks might take Carlson, then
I think that's shade. You know that happens with the NFL draft, the NBA, all these other drafts too, where you start to hear these rumors because, like, well, maybe they're thinking about this or that. But I think it's one of those. Do you think it's one of those? Like in your heart, do you think it's
at first I thought that, but the thing is, it keeps popping up. So I think in my opinion, there's some truth to it. If it only like popped up once, you know, but like it just kind of keeps popping up. So like in the back of your head, you think, no, that might happen. So in that scenario, if that did happen, the Blue Jackets would get either Will Smith, who's
it better be fucking Fantilli.
Dale, I understand your passion, but you gotta let me finish here. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for like 10 minutes. So like, let's just settle it down.
I'm cutting to it though. Do you really think Will Smith should be in the conversation? Number one.
Yes.
The Fresh Prince.
No, this is a different Will Smith, and he's not a cock, and he's but that's a different story. Not letting other dudes bang his wife, different story. Not that Will Smith. Will Smith has basically, he's seen as a dynamic offensive guy, that a type of guy that you want for your first line or second line guy for center. But in the hypothetical scenario, that leaves you with, if the Ducks take Karlsson, that leaves you with Fantilli or Will Smith. Out of those two, your first choice is Adam Fantilli, because basically he's like 6'1", like 200 plus pounds, and he's really big. Oh, he's coming off a season where he played at Michigan, which is traditionally a really good hockey school.
Kent Johnson
went there. Zach Werenski went there. Jack Johnson went there. You can go down the list of people that played for the Blue Jackets in their history. They probably played at Michigan. And Adam Fantilli is coming off a season where he scored 30 goals and 65 points, and he's only the third guy to do that as a freshman since like the 90s in college hockey.
And that is a powerhouse.
And that's a powerhouse. That Michigan hockey is basically like the Ohio State or Alabama of college hockey.
I would say Alabama.
Yes, Alabama of college.
And I'm an Ohio State fan. They're the Alabama.
Well, no, but that's basically what it is. That they're basically good every year, going to the Frozen Four, winning Big Ten championships, and so on, and so forth. So it's basically, it's either what I think probably happens. It's either Karlsson 1, Fantilli 2, or Will Smith 3. But it's more likely that the first two, Fantilli or Karlsson, happen. And the funny thing is that
I wanted to get your opinion, because to me, Will Smith, and I can see it because Yarmo does some shit, so I can understand why it's like Will Smith's in it. But to me, I'm like, come on, man, let's just keep this simple. Fantilli goes 2, you take Karlsson 3. If Karlsson goes 2, thank you. We'd love to have Fantilli.
Right.
Is that how you personally feel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're on the same page.
Yes. And then it's funny because everyone, both Yarmo, Keckline, and JD, and everyone associated with the Blue Jackets has basically told everyone, whether it be in the Columbus media or national media in interviews, without basically, if you read between the lines, they're being pretty straightforward. They're saying, yeah, we're going to pick a center with our first pick in the third. They got 2 picks in the first round, and they're basically, with reading between the lines, they basically come out and said, yeah, we're going to pick a center with our first pick in the first round. And then you got some people who don't know how to read or just can't read between the lines, and they say they're going to pick Michkov, they're going to pick this and that, and it's like, no.
I seen something today that said the Ducks could take him.
There's a reason behind that, is because they have 2 good center, young up and coming players that can play center.
Now, okay, so that happens. Now you got Karlsson and Fantilli. Still, you take Fantilli, right?
Right. The reason with the Ducks is that they have 2 good center. They got 2 players that can be good, up and coming center prospects, and they're little. You can afford to take, if they're in that scenario, you can afford to take Michkov because they still have a long way to go in their rebuild to where they can afford to wait more. Whereas if the Blue Jackets, they just can't.
Kevin, this seems like we need to have a damn Blue Jackets episode where I come on.
Well, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Well, I was trying to transition. When's the next Blue Jackets episode? For anybody that likes the Columbus Blue Jackets, or if you're not interested in them yet, you will be. They're up and coming. Like, you start to see the Reds coming on. Man, the Blue Jackets should not have had the season they had after getting freaking Johnny freaking Hockey.
Yep, but
they have talent, and Texier is getting ready to come back. They need a freaking goalie that they can rely on. Hopefully, it's Elvis in the long term. They still need a coach, by the way. I'm thinking maybe is Patrick Roar, whatever, however you fucking say his last name. Wah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know I fucking was fucking to that.
No, but the reason.
No. We're not going to do this here. we'll have an episode of Brew Jackets. Y'all need to go on there.
Okay,
Love
all right,
Brew
all right,
Jackets.
all right.
You need
So-
to get more in depth with the Brew Jackets.
Okay. So,
Kevin, kill it with the Brew
Brew-
Jackets.
it's
and
this
I'm
up. It's every Wednesday at 7:00 p.m. Eastern time, and we're doing another one tonight with Hefty Duck, who is the greatest duck of all time.
Yeah. So this is something that I was a part of to start because this man's knowledge, and that's why. I didn't even know Lance Hefty Duck at the time, and those guys killing it.
Yes.
And I just, I don't have the time, the energy to pour into a whole nother thing, and these guys do it, and I couldn't have picked two better people to do it. I'm glad you guys
Absolutely.
are still.
Well, listen, but we'd love to have you come back sometime, Dale, for some.
Oh, I know. I'll come in. I'm bringing the heat, son, when I come. I'm bringing the heat.
Good.
The high heater.
You
The
see?
high heater.
See, I got Joe Burrow jersey in my background, and I'm actually
Yeah. Well, I got the Union Blues. Like, I'm ready to bring out my scarf tonight. Everything. You guys invite. You tell Lance, hey, Big Daddy's ready to come home tonight. And
so
y'all tune in to Brew Jackets at 7 tonight. I might be there. I might not. I don't know.
Well,
I haven't been invited.
I can send you the link if you want.
So you guys should tune in.
'Cause-
We're gonna pour our nuts out for the night.
There you go.
All of us. Are we doing that?
What?
Pouring our nuts out?
No.
Okay, never mind. We're not pouring our nuts out for the episodes.
Yeah.
Not doing that, but this is
Hey,
fun.
How to get a link for Brew Jackets?
Go to YouTube. Link as in trying to come on the show.
No, just in general, like to watch it.
Oh, you go to YouTube/Brew Jackets. Fun times.
And they're also on Twitter as Brew Jackets.
Pod because someone else took Brew Jackets.
Like to join. Hey, come on there. Hey, maybe they put out a link and let people join. We do that sometimes.
Yeah. Well, something I'll talk to Hefty Duck about that. Absolutely something to consider.
Hey, you give viewers, they won't talk. Yeah. Tiger
Absolutely.
Lily, you could have talked. Tiger Lily. I still think Tiger Lily was also Santori, and then Santori was arguing with Santori. That's my but love you guys.